Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Hey, chill out. Hey, yourself. Sitting in the front seat. Thank you, yourself. Hey, Almighty Isis. Child, you know I was coming, right? Hey, True Black Gina, how you doing, love? Y'all, please hit the like if you don't. Why is it cheese jar? You a bitch, chill out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, one of y'all mind putting the title of my video down in the chat so I won't forget to talk about nothing, but I probably won't. But anyway, because I came to be messy today. Well, I came to give my commentary. Okay. Now I don't know why StreamYard is tripping, but StreamYard is tripping. YouTube is tripping about the notifications. It's a lot going on, but I'm here, honey. I'm here. Okay. Now before we get started, hey Tabby Cat. You was checking for this. Thank you, Tabby Cat. Child, you know I had to come on and talk about it, right? So it was a lot going on yesterday, and I had to so yesterday, I listened to Jigsaw. I listened to Jigsaw, and I hit the word. Did y'all know who I'm talking about? So they're trying to rewrite his. Oh, thank you, Almighty Isis. Thank you. So, honey, I listened to Jigsaw, aka the Demon, aka VS, finally come for James, right? But James ain't stupid, and everybody know. Well, a lot of us know that she has been wanting to come from James since she's been back over here, right? Since she let James know that it was Shelly and was it Shelly and Nika that tried to put a quote unquote jacket on his back. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there was a jacket on Sean Bradley's back. But anyway, I found it very interesting. But before we talk about that, honey, let me get this out the way, right? We gotta talk about KRN, the Bison, and the Chicken Challenge. So yesterday morning, I was listening to King Roman News, right? And so King Roman News, was giving commentary about the chicken challenge that he did over on Pizarro's, right? And I did not expect to hear on lunch break just in time. Oh, thank you, Chill Out. Thank you for the super chat, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So check it out. So I'm listening to King Roman News, and he starts and big up and shout out to King Roman News, honey, because that's how you stand on your own, right? So anyway, he's talking about the chicken challenge, and from I got hey unbought from I got what I got from it was that did I speak to Sheila? Hey Sheila, Quiet Storm, how you doing? Tabby Cat, hey everybody, if I didn't speak, hey welcome. So he's over there talking about, giving commentary on what he thought about the chicken challenge. Now, I didn't watch the chicken challenge because there's so many challenges right now. And from what I'm understanding, ODS won the chicken challenge. He didn't have a problem with ODS winning. The chicken challenge or anything. Hey, Davin, he said ODS should have won the chicken challenge, but in my opinion, I felt like he felt like it was not necessarily a setup but a setup, right? So, because he was talking about how, um, they were following Brianna Bison, when it came to, what they thought about, who should have won in the process of judging and all this and all that, even though it was on Pizarro's channel. He said basically, he ain't got no problem with y'all hit the like button, okay? And share the video if y'all don't mind. Right, chill out. So he didn't have no problem with Pizarro or whatever, but he also felt like, when it comes to these challenges and stuff, especially when it's a Pizarro and Bison got any hey me out and Bison got anything and Dabner, if I didn't say that before, uh and hey everybody, just let me say hey everybody. I gotta stay out of the chat. Hey Marvelous. So he didn't have a problem with Pizarro, but I think he had a problem with the way that the challenge was judged. I think that he mostly had a problem with Bison. Hey Stephanie, you know what I mean? And Stephanie girl, I was coming, right? So he was saying what he didn't like about it. And he felt like, when it comes to them, they got a core group of people. And one of those people in the core group is definitely going to win. And in his opinion, the core group is Bison, Pizza, Nika, and ODS, right? And so ODS won, and he, reiterated that he feels like ODS should have won or whatever, right? And so, but he didn't appreciate the way that he was judged. I believe, I don't know if he said Brianna said his chicken was red in the middle. Is it not being done, or if somebody else said it, right? But Bison said that he said that she said that his chicken was, red in the middle, right? So he basically, the main problem, the only, from what I could understand, but Pizarro kept leaving the challenge, leaving Brianna to run it half the time. Now, like I said, I didn't see it over there, but are we really surprised? You know what I mean? So anyway, he felt the way about the chicken challenge. And I also heard that before that, directly after the chicken challenge, he was in his feelings about the chicken challenge. I think he felt like it was like I said, not a setup, but a setup. And like somebody said earlier, we know that when it comes to their challenges in particular, one of their faves is going to win. Hey, Mia is, even though he felt like ODS should have won, right? And so he was just giving his commentary about it. He was, just, letting everybody know, like what he felt about it, what he felt about that group over there. Yeah, he felt like, I felt like he felt like it was a setup. You know what I mean? In so many words. So anyway, he said all that. Brianna dropped down in the chat, and they start telling Brianna. Brianna said she dropped down in the chat, and they start telling Brianna that I think his feelings was valid too, Marvelous. Absolutely, absolutely. I do. So Brianna said a Bison drop. She said she dropped down in the chat because I looked at her video, right? Because her video was, what was it called? So Brianna is the problem or something like that, right? And child, she said she wasn't trying to be messy. You might not have trying to be messy, Bison, but you was being nice, nasty, and he was being nice, nasty to you. And honey, she had a whole layout, right? She had evidence set up and all of this and all that. You know what I'm glad? I'm glad he said what everyone knows. Super. I don't have a problem with what he said because I agree. Okay, you know what I mean. I don't have no problem with what he said, but I was glad that he spoke up about it, right? Because if you're truly standing alone and you're not trying to be part of the clique, you know what I mean. You're gonna speak your piece, right? This is why everybody know I stand alone over here and I do my commentary, right? So anyway, she goes on her live, and she got a whole layout, a whole lot of displays, playing some old videos. She really was coming back at King Roman News because he was coming at her. She said she didn't appreciate. No, she said her feelings was hurt because of the way that she was talked to in the chat, honey. And she started coming at the subs and the people that was in the chat, telling her that King Roman News was just giving his opinion, right? Everybody, got a right to give their opinion. I give my commentary because I give my commentary, and what is somebody gonna do about it, right? Hey, TT Speaks. And so she had a problem with that, right? And she said she basically paid the cost to be the boss, okay? Because she got in on this and she thinks she running something now. And so I'm assuming she think nobody can't give her no, if your opinion is not glowing of her, she got a problem with you, right? Now I don't know who she thinks she is. But child, this is in her mind that she running the show. She the queen around here. Okay, cause she done paid the cost to be the boss, and she popular, and she ain't gonna have it no other way. Okay, that's what I got from it. But we all know that her and King Roman News, really, they'll be nice, nasty towards each other, and they'll play like they get along. But honey, they always gonna have the issue. Now she went all the way back to um the live that her and him and ODS used to do something about. I didn't even know nothing about this. Hey, get you girl that they were supposed to be doing back when they used to do speak on I guess celebrity news or something like that. And she was talking about, well, I had a lot going on, Black Dan, blah blah blah. And she was saying that she was thinking he was upset about that kind of going to the wayside because they had a lot going on. And then, honey, she even threw in the lasagna challenge, talking some even though you was being shady towards me doing the lasagna challenge, I was nothing but nice to you. I wasn't trying to be messy. Because if I'm not messy, how you gonna say you're not messy, Bison, when your name is Pettyville? Okay. So like I said, honey, I feel like they're just nice, nasty to each other. She also brought up that incident about him being King Romanus being doxxed, and he always gonna feel a way about you. In my opinion, Brianna, when it comes to that subject, you see what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You're gonna have to sit back and watch. But I guess they just gonna continue to be nice, nasty to each other, child. Those 6 shots and all this and all that. But she felt a way about that, honey, because she don't want nobody, especially him, uh, giving his opinion about her and the challenges, right? And so I even heard Pizarro saying that people was trying to get her and King Roman News to fight. I didn't see that at all. I didn't feel that way at all. I don't know if she just pulled that out of her, whatever, it just came up with that, or if she really feels that way, or if she saw something that I didn't see. But honey, she said she felt like people was trying to get her and King Roman News to fight, and I don't know, Tamika, I don't even know how she felt that way, because he basically said, he cool with uh with Pizarro, and he ain't had no problem with it, right? But as far as him, Brianna, Child, they always gonna be nice, nasty towards each other. So I don't know if they done feel that out of the way now or not. But he need to just come on her and drag her. But because she showed try to drag him, something I felt bad because the way that they was treating me in the chat, talking about the subscribers and the peoples in the chat. And honey, she even came at them people, the people that was in the chat. I was like, who did she think she is, honey? Because you coming at these subscribers, but the subscribers is what keep your channel popping. Are you okay, child? Hey, Robin Hood, right? So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'm glad he came on and spoke his piece. I agree with what he was saying, you know, and she even with a yaya a little bit. I really don't even know what that was about, and I also heard Jay Wilson tried to lead a charge real fast against KRN because he didn't like KRN's intro. You know what I mean? And so I was cracking up. I about spit my coffee out when he started talking about Jay Wilson, honey, and his he called it a print, child, a front print. I mean, yeah, whatever kind of print. I was cracking up. I didn't see that at all. But I do think Brianna was throwing shade about light skinned chicken. Of course, she was throwing shade. You know what I mean? And she, like I said, she even brought up that lasagna challenge. I was like, oh Lord, is she still in her feelings about King Romanuz's critique about the dang on lasagna challenge? I mean, like she went back, way back. I'm like, girl, get over yourself. It ain't that deep. It's a food challenge. We know these food challenges. They get nerves. They ain't having the challenges for nothing. They get nerves. They getting the pot money, and it just is what it is, right? So yeah, disrespecting the subs is crazy to me, right? Because they are the ones who fund the exactly, Dominique Devereaux. I don't understand that. Like she really went in on the subs too. I'm like, girl, and she felt like who was that said they felt like anything with a eggplant emoji over here is going to get a lot of support. It was somebody that said that, right? And the reason why I brought that up real fast is because of this. Let me show y'all this. It's because of this. It's because of this community wall post that I seen from coming. Let me try to download it. That I seen coming from TeamZ over here, and I thought it was interesting, and I want to know what y'all think about it. Okay, so he said because of the comment that was made about anything with the eggplant emoji over here is gonna get support, right? For this to be so-called be something, it's a lot of hurt feelings. It's a lot of tender feet around here. I'm like, oh, why they always crying and victimizing themselves when they the victimizers, but they want to be the victim and the victimizer. I mean, pick a side, honey. You can't have it both ways. But honey, she got all that bass in her voice about all this and all of that. Girl, girl, girl. Gigi said, I actually commend how KRN stood on how I do too, on how he felt about the competition without being shady and nasty about it. He articulated himself well and did not disrespect. I mean, I don't feel like he did, but I feel like he was being, nice, nasty towards Brianna because she be nice, nasty to him. But she straight up went for him in her video. You see what I'm saying? In response to what KRN said, because she don't appreciate nobody having no negative commentary concerning her big bison back self. Okay, she don't appreciate that, right? So anyway, like I said, I seen this video, this community wall post, and I want to share it with y'all because I was like, oh, okay, is that what's going on? Let me see if I got it. Here we go. I thought I put it down there. So it says, I ain't gonna read it all, but it says that, and I'm like, wow, do you think that's what's going on? Right, in light of this whole video that Jigsaw, Jigsaw coming for TrezurLane, right? So he says, I feel a narrative forming in the beef sector. He said gender wars 2.0. I was like, what? You think so? And he says, I need to stop watching again. KRN needs to watch out because when one of the heads is out with you, talking about Brianna, I'm assuming one of the heads is out with you. How do they feel these people is the heads of anything? Honey, this is YouTube. Okay, but anyway, out with you, the others are as well. He said they play the role strategically. Wow. Um, some will play nice for a time in order to skew the narrative so they're in a more favorable position. I think he's talking about Nika when it comes to that. He said it seems like these contests are all about putting money in the pockets of those they have a use for and or an alliance with. I agree with that. He said, listen to the jabs about male identified women as it indirectly refers to KRN. If they've been so-called male identified when it comes to certain CCs, right? He said, and when one head said, quote unquote, when Bree said how she feel, I ain't gonna say nothing, unquote. So I was like, oh, he's like, I guess he's saying just listen to the narrative, right? So he's saying Bree ahead, and when she don't agree with something, they're gonna follow behind, right? So I was like, okay, very interesting perspective, So I want to share that with y'all real fast, and because I was like, ooh, child, I will have to say I have to agree, okay, child. Maybe that's why she thank you, Vibrant Love. If y'all want to give me a tip, uh, my my cash app is $ OracleSpeaks child on the cash app child, right? Um, let me read this. Robin Love said, I said it once, I will say it twice. If these people are crazy enough to let these young folks, honey, they ain't even that young. These people is in their 30s, okay? And so I don't know why folks call people in their 30s young. They're all the way grown. But anyway, child, I was grown when I was in my 30s. Are we dealing with some what do you call it? Uh uh mm, Child, I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, I think of it in a minute. I think we're dealing with that around here, right? So anyway, young folks scam them out of their money, let them get it. Nobody is gonna talk junk to me, and I know that's right, Robert Love. I agree with that, right? Marvelous said it's all about pimping these folks absolutely out of money they because with all the chaos after the challenges, it's clearly obvious, But a lot of people go for it, child. They love it, right? We talked about that the other day. True Black says the whole thing seems to be scam driven. Absolutely, because they're gonna get theirs off the top. Okay, they're gonna get theirs off the top. Like you getting that what do you call it? That foam off the top of your coffee, off off the top of your cappuccino, honey. They getting theirs off the top, right? Scam driven, competition to cook dinner, right? Right. That only you can't even taste it, right? That makes you say, you right about that. Vibro said, members available. Oh, thank you, Vibro Love. I appreciate it. Thank you, love. Vibro Love always comes through for me. Hey, apologetic, unapologetic. Thank unapologetically. Thank you. Yeah, the frosty stuff at the top, right, Vibro Love? Right? What they call what they call the 50 old, I call, yeah, I don't know why they call 50 old, child. I'm in my 50s. I ain't old at all, okay? Child, please. They brag about getting theirs first. Yeah, they do brag about getting theirs first in people's face. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's their channel, and it's their contest, and so okay, you know what I mean? How they get it is how they get it, child. Y'all know I don't be having them discussions, but it's very interesting. Anyway, y'all please hit the like button. Please hit the like button if y'all will, and please hit the share button. It helps get the video out. So anyway, I want to show y'all that, you know. And I want to know what y'all think about what y'all thought about what Team TMZ has to say, right? Do you think it's gonna be hit the one if you think it's they're trying to ramp up a gender war 2.0 around here, right? And the reason why I asked that question is because it's gonna lead me to the other part of my commentary. So we know yesterday that VS finally came for James, right? Finally, right? And so, in response to all of that, I don't know if it was a women's empowerment 2.0, but she started. She directly came for James. Folks hit the panel. She was talking her stuff. She said she ain't scared of no cleanup. Girl, you ain't never been scared of no cleanup. Okay. She tried to make herself seem like the victim. She tried to make it seem like the stuff people are saying about her is cause she did that stuff cause she was manipulated. No, honey, you did that stuff because you want to, and that's why I said she's trying to rewrite history. Not only her, but after she did that video and Sean Bradley seen it, he came over there. He was trying to play victim. He was trying to act like he was vindicated and all of this and all of that. And he talking about something now that people are trying to put a jacket on, TrezurLane's, um, back and all of this. And all. He getting his whole life over there, right? So uh, I think they're trying to rewrite history for a lot of these young people, because a lot of these, not young people, new subscribers, because a lot of these new subscribers, wasn't back there when VS was being diabolical and trying to ride roughshod over the B sector. Now it seems to me like Jigsaw got some. She feels like she got some kind of ownership, over the beef sector. She even went as far as saying that James Caldwell and Nick and them wasn't beef sector, right? Number one, you don't owe nothing because this is YouTube. They used to call her them VS and TSCC the dark forest for a reason, right? She don't, and then for her to cause the B sector is supposed to be about roasting and gagging and dragging. She can't roast and gag and drag, so what she want to do is dox people, okay? Include their family members and all kind of old stuff, right? So we know she went for SB. She trying to make it. She trying to water it down, right? She trying to rewrite history. She trying to make it seem like she didn't go at SB. She didn't give him that name, Gacy, and all of this and all that. I heard her talking this morning about she got a whole 5 hard videos, about stuff that was said about Bradley. Because Bradley, let me say this, but y'all, she did a video. She had a whole Gacy challenge, right? So which she had on a pair of shorts with no booty, swinging on some kind of pole or something with a Gacy mask on, or some kind of clown mask on, or something like that. And you saying you didn't go for this man? You tried to get people to call this man's job. A whole bunch of stuff came after people's families. Just a whole bunch of diabolical stuff, right? So, but she trying to make it seem like she was manipulating into doing this, and they lying on me, and ain't nobody hands clean. But honey, ain't nobody went as far as you. You did the most, honey, and you know you did. You did so much that you ended up getting yourself put in jail and taken off YouTube for 3 years, right? But of course, VS and SB telling both face lies. If it was meant for James, why was SB taking her to court? Thank you. Why was SB taking her to court? They need. Well, see, that's a lot of stuff that a lot of new people don't know. SB tried to have her served. I seen a video. She did. She had a whole Gacy challenge. She sure did. She sure did. Uh-huh. Now, when she go to talking about at the inception of what they now call the B sector, they wasn't even calling it the B sector first, because wasn't Wiley calling it the Section 8 sector or something like that at first before it became the B sector? I don't know why she trying to rewrite history, but she thinks she owned the beef sector. She is the founder of the beef sector, and James wasn't in the beef sector at first, and Nika or Sean Bradley, because they was over there with the blackout people, and Shelly outside, they was with the blackout people and all this and all that there. But how you gonna say they wasn't in the beef sector when it really all, and Jay Wilson, from what I understand, because I wasn't over at the foundation of it, either. Me and Nicole Tyler found the beef sector because we was in the celebrity sector, right? Her video, a VS video, came down my wall, and I clicked on it. I seen a whole lot of drama, right? I told y'all that before, right? Wiley named it the B sector too. Did he wild card? So anyway, right? So she thinks she got some kind of onus to this sector over here, right? Not to mention the fact that she did try to ride roughshod over a whole lot of people, had a whole lot of people scared over her the way that she was acting. It seemed to me like she trying to get ramped up again because I guess she threw it to court cases or something. I don't know. So you telling me you supposed to turn over a new leaf, but now since your court cases is over with, you trying to go after the folks that you really wanted to go after anyway. Because see, she liked history, even though she tried to rewrite it and make it seem like she a victim and it was somebody else's fault. Girl, no, it wasn't. She said she tried to make peace between TrezurLane and what's that lady named Skillet when Skillet was taking him to court. And I don't even see how the court takes any of these things seriously with these overgrown ass people basically taking people to court cause of words. You see what I'm saying? But anytime they take Jigsaw demon over there to court, it's for a reason. Cause she don't have no chill and she go too far while she over there trying to make it seem like she a victim and she ain't a victim, she a victimizer. She called TrezurLane a bully, but she a bully too. She beyond a bully. She is diabolical. She is dirty. Okay, and I'm just saying, girl, don't even try it. So I ain't impressed by none of them. Okay, I ain't on nobody's side. Y'all know me. Hey, food junkie. It's funny how these people come together to lie just to get it one part. I agree, food junkie. I agree. So I don't know why VS is over trying to rewrite history, trying to make it seem like she wasn't the most diabolical, disgusting person in the B sector for the IHOP incident. Okay, and then she also mentioned them calling her lesbian. In the first place, I have never thought. I really think what was disgusting when it comes to her titling herself lesbian is when she had the DC gate, right? She had the DC gate and what is it lady's name? QI was down there. The way that she did QI, I really feel like that was nothing for content. I don't think she is lesbian at all. I think she lesbian for content, right? She might be lesbian and she had the nerve to say she was a black woman. I was like, no, you didn't go there. So she really trying to kick up I'm assuming the Woman's Empowerment 2.0 because you try to rev the women up in the chat, to pretty much go with a Treasure Lane and all this and all that, right? SB tried to take her to court because she was defaming his name as a pedo. Um, I wouldn't took her. I wouldn't took her to court too. You would have took her to court too. That's what Mimi said. I heard that. I mean, it was a lot going on back then. Do you see what I'm saying? Hey, Chili or Child. Yeah, I agree. She did QI dead wrong. She embarrassed QI about that about that personal equipment that QI had, and she said she didn't want QI pretty much using used equipment on her, using used intimate equipment on her, and then she said a lot of stuff about QI's skin. Said she I remember she even said she had period stains in her underclothes. Just said a whole lot of stuff. She just totally disrespect that woman. And she called herself a, she called herself lesbian when she want to, right? Okay. She is a demonic state. Only people like her are the ones who is exactly J Mac. I agree. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, so like I said, the whole IHOP thing is the one that got her up out of here. I still am never gonna know if anybody actually sent Shireen there or if Shireen went there herself because she did say that Shireen had been stalking her and tried to give her some furniture, trying to get her to Shireen tried to get her to her house to give her some furniture or something like that. And she had been stalking her. And so Shireen showed up at the IHOP, blah, blah, blah. She sat down, looked at VS. They had a couple of words. And as she was getting up to go out the door, VS, that they started fighting. VS jumped on her first. She was walking out the store. VS came behind her. They was telling her not to go to the IHOP in the first place. She really, at the end of the day, did it to herself. And back then, I thought that it was wrong the way that she was done. But in retrospect, that's what she get. And clearly, she ain't learned nothing, and she ain't never got over that. She wanna make these new people think she was victimized. Okay, yes, she did. Had an old one, and she talked about that child. Yep, she did say that Dominic Devereaux. Yes, she did say that. Yep. Did y'all speak on deflection? James did, cause this is a James issue. But now Sean is brought up, and that's being spoke. Well, let me get to it, right? So anyway, I don't know what she talking about. Okay, some of us remember what was going on around here. Now, as far as that blackout stuff and her trying to differentiate Sean Bradley and Nika and James, differentiate, say they weren't, original beef sector, but she done said he was an OG. She done called him an OG. Now she taking that back. In the first place, um who is jumping someone from behind? Well, that's what exactly she did it to herself. Hey, just that. And y'all, please hit the like button, right? So she can't rewrite history either, right? Okay. So some of us remember what was going on, but unfortunately, a lot of the new people don't do research. They don't really know what to think about this situation, right? So she over here doing her spiel yesterday, trying to reignite women's empowerment. I'm thinking, cause she was like, because when you say women's empowerment, you're gonna think about me and blah blah this and blah blah that, right? Child, let me tell you something. She hollering, I'm not afraid of the cleanup. I'm not afraid of the cleanup. But what last week, what she said, because I don't want James to clean up me. Knowing good and well you've been coming for that man ever since you've been back, right? And he even said she had been coming for him the long way, which she had, you know. When she first came back, she mentioned that Shelly, like I said, and Nika was saying all of that stuff that was supposed to be meant for Sean Brady was really the jacket really supposed to been, put on his back, but she was into it with Sean and blah blah this and blah blah that, right? We really we got real B sector. Thanks for the recap. Oh, thank you, no problem. That's right, Dominique. So anyway, TrezurLane gets on there since she ain't scared of the cleanup, right? Hey, Catherine Pal, I ain't seen you. TrezurLane gets over there, dang, who is this on my phone? I'm gonna have to decline it. So TrezurLane gets over there. He does a cleanup on her family. About time, right? So he cleaned her up, and so he had a lot to say. He called her Jigsaw. He said she was coming for him the long way. He mentioned the Nika stuff, blah blah this and blah blah that. I think she been ready to get him too, kind to me. That's what I was saying. Absolutely, right. And he talked about you know, uh, B sector history, and all this and all that, right? So she asked for the cleanup, she got it. You know what I mean? She supposed to be doing this all under the guise of Jay Dunn. She want to have a back and forth with TrezurLane, right? Because she been wanting that, right? Because she can't stand to think that he is more popular over here than she is. See, that's part of the problem. But she nobody really don't want to fool with her like that over here. But she think because of a lot of subs, the new subs don't know what was going on and don't know how she tried to run roughshod over people over here. She think that's gonna be cool, right? The beef won't go long, because DS videos be on private. Will be hard to keep up. We'll do down by Friday. No one paying to see. Child, ain't nobody paying her to see nobody. You're completely wrong and may not know the complete story at Bria. So what did Bria yourself say? Sean been saying, keep me out of it and whatnot. Let me tell you something about. Now, I'm glad you mentioned the Sean Bradley thing, right? So TrezurLane did his video in response. So, but before that, or either after that or during, I don't know how it was, but Sean Bradley does a video over there proclaiming himself innocent. That jacket was supposed to be on James Caldwell, and now that everybody, folks are trying to come for James Caldwell, this, that, and the other. He didn't do nothing wrong, all this and all that, right? And I'm thinking, no, he did. So he over there rewriting history too. Right? Yeah, that's right. He also called VS a cult leader. She is a wannabe cult leader, okay? Because she got a control issue. She got a God complex. She narcissistic. Who writes on their wall, God so loved the world that he created VS or something? I'm thinking, girl, are you off your meds? Do you need a med check? Okay, but she ain't got to be on no meds at all. This is her. This is her nature with her dark spirit. Okay. And so, child, let me tell you, they cutting this grass. Um, so anyway, Sean Bradley over there gloating, getting his whole life acting like he was vindicated, right? I'm like, whatever. I read about through that because I'm like, it's a whole bunch of horse Kentucky. He coming at James. He thinking it's safe, to come at James, using VS and blah blah this and blah blah that. Because in his mind, VS ain't on him, whatever, right? Bree said, why? She said, why cause this content? She said, if Sean mentions the situation, this commentary, everyone else can do commentary. But let's be real, James threw him in it, and there was no need. Well, honestly, I think you don't know the history for yourself because, in my opinion, uh, uh, Sean Bradley threw him in it, and he want that jacket took off of him and put on James or anybody else. Like they got a long history of this, right? And so he thought it was cool for him to get over there and say, what he said. And it is our commentary and it is our content, right? But to try to rewrite the history when it comes to all of them is amazing to me. So anyway, fast forward, Sean said that this morning VS does a live in the car, and she's giving a rebuttal to what TrezurLane had to say. She's reminding people about how TrezurLane said he was walked off his job, and he was on administrative leave, and if that was true, why he didn't get his job back. She was saying that why would you pay child support for kids that you still got custody of? She said she's an expert at child support and all of this and all of that, blah, 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 right? So she wanted this. She wanted to go back and forth with James. But she also, what I found interesting was that she also tapped Sean Bradley on the head too. Cause she said she pretty much, in my opinion, was saying that, hold up, wait a minute. I got 5 hard videos of you while you over there trying to act like you vindicated. 5 hard videos of you telling your kids to go over there and get your toy, your ex toy bag, and about the pay thing. And she mentioned a whole lot of stuff when it comes to Bradley, right? She said she got 5 hard videos. So I'm thinking, Bradley. Now we know that VS got on you so bad that you ran behind the Patreon wall. We out, some of us old people remember that, right? So my thing is, what made you think it was safe, and what made you think that she wasn't gonna come for you, just like she coming for James? Cause she ain't never gonna forget about that. Okay. So while you over there feeling safe, really kissing her butt, in my opinion, she knocked you down this morning too, because she said she also coming for you, after she done with James Caldwell, pretty much. That's what she said. So how do you feel, Bradley? So I don't know if you done did a video in response to that or not, but she said she ain't gonna be, she don't want it to seem like she was just coming after him for nothing, and she ain't have no reason for coming after him. I listen all that chat. They was coming after each other. Okay. Now I don't know who threw the first blow, cause I wasn't here for that. And so, child, but they say, I don't know if it's true or not. They say on-site apprehension, if he had a lot to do with that, child, VS biggest issue is the B sector is paying her dust. Absolutely, she's a sociopath. Egomaniacal. I have to agree with that, wild card. I really do. And she feel like she got some kind of ownership, or some kind of founding father issue going on. Child, why did TrezurLane say, how you gonna head up the women's empowerment movement when you call yourself King Dingaling? I said, he said she got a video of her talking about some hum on my I'm on my balls and all this and all that. But you gonna say you the woman, the face of women's empowerment. Angel coming so now we know that women's empowerment, just like that women's empowerment wasn't women's empowerment back in the day, honey. It ain't women's empowerment now. But we know, like VS, at the end of the day, loves to live in the past. It's like you know how you get older and you want to relive your past when you was young. It's like she want to relive the old beast sector days, right? So she yeah, she got SB2 this morning, child. She said she gonna come for him too. But she ain't trying to start no drama with him right now. All this and all that. But honey, she said a mouthful. She said a mouthful. Yes, she did. She said a mouthful. I was like, oh child. No, she didn't. but she don't want it to seem like she was coming after Sean Bradley for nothing. I was like, girl, y'all both went above and beyond. Okay. Just like she trying to wrap it up with TrezurLane, because she don't like the numbers that he be getting, I guess, because she feel like, they feel like, they got him up on the pedestal, on that pedestal she want to be on. That's what's really going on. So for all three of them, it's very entertaining to me. But it got me when she called him a bully. I'm like, what do you think you are? You're a bully too. In the context of a bully, but they don't call me a bully too, because I give my commentary and I will drag your arse if I have to. Okay. But I don't beef no more. I just give my commentary. But as far as one person calling the other person a bully when they both bullies, I got a good little kiki out of that child. I was like, oh no, they ain't. But I'm glad that Treasure finally cleaned her up. Because I'm sure he's sick of her. He in his feelings right now about all the stuff that's going on with Jay Dunn. She asked Jay Dunn if she was just playing or if she was for real when she said that TrezurLane was following her from chat to chat. Some people was down there saying he was trying to gaslight her and all of this and all of that when he appeared on the panels that she appeared on. I seen that happen a couple of times. It sure seemed like it. You know what I mean? Because he don't appreciate what went on in some of the commentary that they had against him allowing glitter boots on his panel, right? The sector is okay. It doesn't need reviving. Kinds of boots in my opinion. But yeah, she just want to be the biggest and the baddest. And she said she didn't agree with ain't no kings and ain't no queens over here. She just said a lot. She just said a lot. Okay, y'all know I had to come on here when I heard that spark up. But honey, I hope they go back and forth. We're gonna have to see. But I am glad that it's about time that James finally said what was on his mind about her. He got a couple of more that he need to stay on his mind, say what's on his mind about. Cause it ain't only VS that was trying to come for you the long way. In your words, James Kyle, TrezurLane, James Kyle, Will Spiller Boy, whatever you want to call yourself. You out mother, all three of them, or four of them, right? But it's also the girls that you are following behind. Brianna and Pizarro. Okay, child. But you know it. You know that too. When the time is right. Okay. This man is in the hospital going live in Olivia. I heard Glitter Boots was in the hospital going live. Child, Miss OVS been running the same old place since she came back. She has not changed, making like she turned over a new leaf. And everywhere she go is drama. Okay, and don't nobody want to fool with her for long. Okay, but she feel like her home. She feel like she is the founder of the B sector, and if she ain't running it, ain't nobody gonna run it. Okay, Mo3 Black and B sector said no to her. These are new days. They are new days. That's right, Mia. It's ain't nobody trying to go for her nonsense no more. And honey, she don't want to give it up. Okay. Bottom line, she don't want to let it go. But girl, let it go. It's a new day. Ain't nobody standing for your crap. But she want to swear, oh, she a victim. I ain't scared of James. I ain't scared of that clean up. Of course you ain't. You never was. I looked at her like I looked at that. I had to do a double take on my phone last week or week before, and she was hollering, "I don't want James to clean me up, but you gonna get on here and tell your truth today." Ain't nobody scared of no clean up. Them cleanups ain't effective. They ain't been effective since Nika got. Well, you tried to clean up Nika, and Nika cleaned you right back up. Oh, and she also said something about Sean Bradley and James Caldwell is using Nika for a pawn. Basically they tossing her back and forth and all of this and all of that. And also on the side note, I heard Nika over talking about people was thinking that she was dumb and all this and all that. If y'all thinking Nika dumb and stupid and think she don't know what's going on, honey, you are sadly mistaken. Okay, she know exactly what's going on, right? She know exactly how she gonna move. Okay, she is not dumb. I do agree with that. Okay, now give me a break, right? So, um, that was the whole thing is just very interesting to me. But Sean Bradley thought he was safe, honey. Sean Bradley, you ain't safe. Right, right, kind to me. I'm glad we getting something besides challenges. Okay. I'm glad we get some OB sector content. It's very interesting. I can sit back and do my commentary real good on that. We're gonna see how far the nutcase go this time. Cause she's saying, she said basically saying she trying to be good and all this and all that, blah 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 blah. Girl, girl, girl. But if y'all didn't see that video for this morning, and I hope Sean seen it, cause yeah, Sean, she came for your neck too. Her foot ain't never been off your neck. Her foot ain't never gonna be off your neck for as long as she know that you are scared of her. Okay, never. And she didn't appreciate him saying something about he would never appear on her panel or something, whatever. Be trying to throw in his slick shots or whatever. And she been listening to that. She wanted to speak out on that too. I was like, oh, listen to this right here. And he could tell y'all she turned 50, and you people's fell for. Oh, you don't think she turned 50? She said she 50 something. I don't think she lying about that. She don't look no younger, child. But I was like, oh, okay, the drama. The drama is heating up. I just don't like them distorting the history. You know what I mean? And so the reason why she's trying to say that James Caldwell and Nika and all of them weren't part of the B sector in its inception and all this and all that. Because, honey, she want to run the B sector so bad she don't know what to do. Okay. I don't know who this person's down here. Everybody know that me and Nika don't get along. Nika gave VS my phone number to dox me. I don't have to kiss nobody but. So you got me confused. You clearly don't know me. You clearly must be new to my channel. Because if you weren't new to my channel, then you wouldn't have even asked me that question in the first place. Okay. Anyway, VS less lost with people she can't manipulate. Yeah, she don't like people she can't manipulate, and she also don't feel comfortable if she not running something. See, that's her issue too. If she ain't running the show and she don't feel comfortable, she really don't want to participate, right? And so since nobody ain't hold on y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, LG is a drunk twin that be on this spree sometime. I don't care who she is. I don't care if she drunk or sober. She clearly don't know who I am because if she did, she wouldn't have asked me that question in the first place. Okay, and I don't care who she is or who she thinks she want to be. I don't know them people, right? Hello, Miss O. Um, it just seems to me that VS is upset with people for her actions. Right? She want to make it everybody else's fault. She needs to take responsibility for her. She sure does. Absolutely. She can't take her anger out on others for her action. No, she can't. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah. Okay. I agree with that. I heard she's kisses. Absolutely. She want to make it be somebody else's fault. She know how deplorable she was, before she went on her 3-year hiatus. Okay. And then and she don't know how to be treated like folks either because when she came back, she was on oh, what is her name? Used to be Friends channel up there letting it know she was back on the streets again. I used to link and say, hey, welcome back, try to treat her like folks. Because like I said, for a long time I felt like she was done wrong with that whole thing because I thought it was a setup. But really at the end of the day, she just set up herself and she do need to take responsibility. So I'm up her, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 trying to treat her like folks. So she wanna take that as I was, I guess sucking up to her when she came back like she's somebody to suck up to. I'm like, girl. Now, if this is really the LG place person or whoever they are, don't come over here with that nonsense, trying to disrupt my chat. Do I need to block you out of my chat? Now, I really don't want to, but I will. So you need to get yourself together. Because like I said, clearly you are mistaken when it comes to my chat. This ain't Brianna's chat. This ain't Pizarro's chat. This ain't Ned's chat. This is the Oracle's chat. And we act like we got some sense over here, okay? Girl. Whew. Child. You can? Okay. I will. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bloop. There you go. So anyway, moving right along. Child, she clearly don't know who I am. Miss Olivia, I was listening to Ness last night. She was screaming and yelling. I truly believe she was very high. When you get time, just listen. She was blocking her supporters. It was very really. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Mm-mm. But I can't really listen to her like that. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with her, but all of this, she be having too much going on over there, right? And I can't take it. Yes, man, because her done continued on without her, right? And her ego is bruised. Yes, actually thought she thinks she important now. You know, when it comes to this whole beef sector YouTube thing, right? You know, I don't. And then y'all know what I found funny though? Child, she had the nerve to think something. She's so paranoid because she done did so much dirt that she see. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. This man is out here cutting his grass, and I didn't want to close my window because it's kind of warm right now. But I don't want to cut the air either. But I should have closed the window, and I don't want to hear all of that. I don't want y'all to have to be bothered with it either. But y'all excuse me when I'm saying give me a minute because the lawnmower is going up and down. And this the girl anyway. Uh, kind of me said you gonna learn today. Yeah, I ain't got time for all that. I don't care who she thinks she is. Okay. Anyway, so Raymond said, Hello, Miss O. Hershey, you talk about this everywhere you go. Miss No, I don't do chaos. I can't listen to all that stuff, right? Hershey said, and what I am also shocked about, SB was agreeing. Yes, he was agreeing with VS after everything she put him through. Right. He was agreeing with her because she think VS is cool with him now for whatever reason. And so he's agreeing with her about James, but she comes out this morning and slaps him around for a little bit too, child. Because she don't want him to think he vindicated and all of this and all of that. I was like, baby. And she basically said in 2024 at the end of it, all before she get through, she coming for him again too. I was like, no, you didn't. But yes, she did. Child, hold on, y'all. Here we go again. Sorry about this, y'all. It'll come back around again in a minute. But that's what I get. VS wants to destroy the B sector. She can't get over the fact that her people already destroyed it and left her behind. Child, this place seems very set up between VS and the other. I mean, it could be. You know what I mean? It could be. But sometimes still waters run deep, and when it comes between her and Sean Bradley, it is absolutely not a setup. Okay, child. Who was this LaShawn Smith said, Olivia, I wasn't shading you. However, Creole spoke on me. I respond. Oh, is this the LG person? Girl, you had to come back under a new account? Oh, Lord, that's sad. Ain't you grown? Child, anyway, is it me or SB look old? He too young to be looking so old like that. Well, they said he aged quite a bit when him and VS was going back and forth back in the day. You know what I mean? I like this clean up on her. Everybody know being Bradley and me and whatever, what is his name? TrezurLane I've been back and forth a couple of times. Me and the demon over there done been back and forth because she doxed me for nothing. And Nika gave me her phone number. You don't know what you talking about, LG, or whoever the hell you are, and you shouldn't have put that in my chat because you don't know the history either. Because if you did you know that's what would have happened? So why would I be kissing her behind when she did that to me? See, that's what I mean about the new people that don't go back and do the research. Okay? You end up looking like a fool because you don't know what the hell you talking about. All right? But when you come in this chat, you need to act like you got some sense. And you can have all the YouTube email accounts you want. I don't care. Just come here and act like you got some sense. That's all I asked for. Well, if you're not new, then you know about why would you ask me that question about nigga? Then you know she gave VS my phone number to dox me, right? So that question you asked didn't make no sense. Huh? But anyway, I'll move right along. Move right along. So I just want to tell y'all all the the fights that could be riled up because of this. Okay, because evidently the demon been waiting to do all of this. So I don't know if she's supposed to be going after the boys in the effort to, reignite the fake woman's empowerment, or really what her end game is here. But I don't, she don't appreciate not getting paid no attention over here. She like to live in the past. She can't get over the fact that don't nobody pay no attention to all that nonsense that she used to do, because ain't nobody with that deplorable stuff. And the reason why they don't want to pay her no attention over here is because they know she can't be trusted, right? You cool with James one day, and then the next day you coming for him. Now see me, sometimes the content might be, my commentary might be to your advantage. Sometimes it may not. Let me give you an example. Last week, I also had a problem with TrezurLane and how he let Glitter Boots sit up on that panel and, hey, Bashful B, and thank you, Bashful, you have a great day too, and disrespect women in general, especially black women, because we all know how Glitter Boots is, right? So, but this week, I appreciate him going on and cleaning up VS, because she been coming in it for a long time for real. And he told the truth about that. See how that works? See, when you stand alone, you can do your commentary how you want to do your commentary, whether it's in somebody's favor or not. You know why? Because you stand alone and you ain't in no clique. You ain't got to worry about hurting nobody's feelings that's in your group. Okay? It just is what it is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, move right along. She using it to pick new minions for her new. I can believe that. 305. I can believe that, because she wants to ride roughshod over here once again with her dirty, diabolical, disgusting, deplorable ass. Okay, and had the nerve to say up on James' panel that I did divisive commentary. Girl, you are divine beyond divisive. You actually go out and find people's family members and bring them up and talk on videos and stuff. Girl, please. Girl, please. You can't leave it at the roast and the gag and the drag. You got to do the absolute most, because you insecure about yourself. And if you ain't running the show, then you don't want to be a part of it. But this is an entertainment application, and you ain't scaring nobody on. Well, you scare some people on here, but the slow people in the back, okay, and in the front, it's a lot of sheep around here. But you ain't no victim. That's for sure. I was manipulated. These people manipulated into doing this content. Girl, you a liar. You know it. Child, please. Ain't nobody hands clean. Okay, well, you can say that, but don't try to turn it around and make it seem like you not as deplorable as you really are, just because a lot of these people don't know your ass. Child. Miss, oh, you know who else? I am rubbish. Shop is very cool. VS is J Dunn. If I could refresh memory, or didn't VS do something or say something disturbing about J Dunn? Yeah, she did a whole funeral. Coming at J Dunn about her deceased mama. VS did a whole funeral, a whole YouTube funeral, surrounding J Dunn's mama coming at J Dunn. And now J Dunn cool with her. Child, J Dunn full of shit too. So and then she don't care nothing about James coming at J Dunn. She just uses it as an excuse to jump in on the drama. Okay, that's all. Then she talking about something. He was calling folks hoes, and he was calling me that too, or whatever. She, girl, shut the fuck up. You been wanting to come for him. You think this is the right time because you think folks is coming at James' throat. You see what I'm saying? Whether I'm coming at his throat or not, I'm still gonna tell the truth as I know it. Child, please. A lot of people can't do that on here. They want to be they want to be a part of the crowd. They can't stand alone. She's seeing who will join her, then pick through those to see who will be the new Nikas and Bridge. I agree with that. Miss O, she trying to get some of his subs beefing with Mother Brent. Well, I mean, yeah, that too. You know what I mean? She figured this her way in. You know what I mean? So yeah. So she trying this bull. This she trying this black woman savior bull crap again. Girl, you ain't saving nobody. You can't even save your damn self. The fuck is you talking about? Child. Shaking my head at J Dunn being friends with VS after what VS said about her deceased mother. Right, back in the day. Now J Dunn good friend. Cause J Dunn is there's something wrong with her. She ain't right in the head. And so and then it don't matter who she can get attention from, bad or good. She with it, child. Okay, child. All she gonna do is try and take him to court. At the end of the day, yeah, I believe it. Mm-hmm. I guess she gonna be caught. Okay, so she caught. We know she called Bradley Gacy. What's gonna be her name for Trezure? Cause she talking about his kids and everything. They clicked on like to where that none of that. So that's what I was seeing around these street shouts. But we're gonna have to see. I want to know, is Bradley gonna respond to VS? That's what I want to know, because he has so much to say to James. Is he gonna have so much to say to VS? Because she called him straight out this morning. Talked about his toy bag, the kids getting his toy bag. Talked about Pepe. Talked about the pink door and what the pink door meant. All of that. She fired several shots at you, Bradley. Are you gonna give it back to her, or are you gonna go on mute? Or are you gonna be like James and come at her like she came at you? Hey Bayless, how you doing? OMG, a funeral. Yeah. And Jay Dunn sitting next to VS. Yeah, I cannot someone do some stuff like this to me. I would never forgive or forget either, right? Yeah, a funeral, Hershey. You didn't know about that? Yep. Yep. It's a YouTube short about that video. I had it on my channel. It's still probably on it. You just have to scroll way down. I'll scroll down when I get off the video. If it's still on there, I'll put it at the top of my videos so y'all can see it in case y'all didn't know what went on back then. She was insinuating that James was harassing Jay Dunn. Yeah, she said he was harassing and gaslighting her and following her around because she said that's what Jay Dunn said on her video. And she was asking Jay Dunn, was it true? You know what I mean? Her around these streets. So she gonna use Jay Dunn right to try to take James to court. Yeah. Try to take him to task on YouTube first. That's how she fights. That is absolutely I agree with that. You right, Hershey Kisses. I agree with that too. She can't be trusted. She ain't nothing but a snake. Even if she say you on her side, eventually she gonna bite you. Okay, look at how she did Bayless. Bayless supposed to be cool with her. Bayless was at DC Gate. Bayless, you know how she did QI. And so now she got a problem with people calling her lesbian. You know, and all of this and all that. Girl, we know that you said all that stuff about being lesbian to entice these women at first back in the day, trying to get money out of these women. Okay? Because it show how she tried to do QI. So was you gay for pay? Or you still gay for pay, demon? Huh? I'm just saying. I'm just asking. I'm asking for QI. Sure. Some of us remember. Okay, like I said, I wasn't back here at the on site of the beef sector. I don't claim beef sector now. I don't even claim beef sector adjacent, honey. I'm the nomad land sector. Okay. Hey Tisa. But when I came in, it was a whole lot of drama going on between her and Sean Bradley and her and a whole bunch of folks. Okay? Cause she deplorable. She do the most. She don't have no chill. Okay? And James, I hope that y'all get back and forth, go back and forth, and SB. Grow some balls, SB. Because she came for your throat this morning. She stood on your throat. Or you going to kick her foot off your throat, or you just not going to say nothing. Okay? Tisa cute outfit, sis, on your... Oh, I ain't seen Tisa's new outfits. So I'm going to have to go check them out. So it's going to be interesting, y'all. I'm here for the commentary, child. I don't take no sides. I just call it as I see it. But I am absolutely here for the commentary. Because we know she like to dwell on the past. She simply can't get over it. Mm, mm, mm. That's very interesting. Child. What else happened? I don't think none else. Oh, I looked at Sassy's video real quick. Over the weekend, it was good. Now, can y'all tell me why they? Now, I didn't listen to none of them, but when I was listening to the video, they was making diss tracks. The guys was Langston and who the Coles guy that did diss tracks. When it come to the Sassy situation or something, I was like, huh? But child, I guess that's how they fight. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Whatever floats your boat. Mm. But I ain't seen nothing else on around here that I really want to talk about. Like I said, just to recap, I thought that KRN brief thing was interesting. We'll see how far they go. You see what I'm saying? But this right here with the Sean Bradley and the BS and the TrezurLane, I'm here for it. Okay. I am here for it. DS mentioned she was talking to Skillet behind the scenes, right, about Mother and Skillet court situation. Yeah, why was she even involved, right? And she said she was trying to, get Skillet, not to, go after James in court and all this and that. I'm thinking, was you the one telling her to go to court? In so many words, feeding it in her brain. Because I was trying to see who fed that in that lady's brain. And then I was like, for what? What did you take him to court for? Because you keep harassing him. See, I remember back in the day when that was going on too. I was like, child. And she want to act like she ain't, it wasn't her fault the way that she acted back then. But she is basically blaming TSCC, y'all, for the way that she acted. Because she said, y'all, TSCC manipulated her. Okay? That's the way she's trying to put it out. That's what I meant about rewriting history. But she told the truth about Bradley. Nigga, your hands ain't clean. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Bradley's a little too familiar. Okay? Mm. Child, please. Hey, Dobie. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I'm finna get off here. Um, oh, by the way, do y'all want me to drop my link? Does anybody have something to say? I didn't want to forget. If you want to have something to say, I don't mind dropping a link. I will. But if y'all don't have nothing to say, I think a lot of people really are intimidated by the demon over there for whatever reason. Just like a lot of people are intimidated by TrezurLane. Now, child, I don't know if anybody's intimidated about Bradley or not. Bree wants somebody to be intimidated by her big bison back self. KRN, he just speaking his piece while trying to stay cool, trying to be nice, nasty. But KRN, while you was trying to be nice, nasty to Bison, Bison came for your throat last night. KRN, what is your response? I would like to know. Mm-hmm. She came for your commentary, child. We're gonna have to see if TrezurLane gonna respond to what VS had to say this morning about him and his life situation. Cause this how she moved with her stupid ass. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, child. But I'm liking the drama. I about died when he called her Jigsaw. Oh my God! But she do play games to get people back, though. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. I was like, Usually Jill change people. Right. She evil. Yes, in her core, in her spirit, she still have demon ways. Absolutely. That's not God. Right. You got that right. She look evil. She sure do. Like the devil in her soul. You can't see it. Absolutely. I was looking at her. If you right about that, Hershey Kiss. You're absolutely right. I think I call her the demon. Not just cause the way that the way that she tried to roughshod everybody on these YouTube streets in the B sector, but by the way she look and by the way she play with God and try to twist his words around, that stuff is demonic. She a whole weirdo around here. Okay. Sometimes SB be acting like a creep, and sometimes Trezur be acting like a weirdo too. Okay, child, child. The Bison is delusional. KRN trying to be nice, nasty. And that's what I got to say about it. I don't know what's going on with Pizarro. I don't know who want her to get into it with KRN, but I didn't hear that, and I didn't receive that from that situation. But okay, right now at this time they are having a meeting. Who going to go live first? Oh, you talking about the crew over there? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You done walked. You got blocked. You got blocked over here, honey, the first time because you be doing too much like you doing it now. You bad on the fringe now, because I don't know you like it. Because you got to act like an adult when you come in this chat. Child, please. Says Bayless. Um, I learned to stand in bushes from mother. You see more than trying to be seen in chats. You see more than trying to be seen in chats. So the clouds is the new wave for me. You see everything. Child, you got that right. She claims she wasn't moved by the way James cleaned her up, but he dragged her and he was like, and she was bothered. Yeah, she was bothered, but she tried to act like she ain't really bothered. She really want to set it off between her and James Leslie. So I get it. Hey, Granny Love, you be having me cracking up with the with them skit things you be putting about that big woman and the Nikes and the this that and the other them shorts you be putting up. I be like, oh my god, oh my god, mm. It'd be so funny, Granny Love. I was like, oh no, she didn't, but child. Mm-mm. But these folks, I can't say that they're doing too much because I'm interested. I'm like, what? But look, y'all look on my community wall if y'all will. Y'all share this video and like this video, okay? If you don't mind, I appreciate it. It don't cost nothing to share and like the video. Y'all go on my community wall if y'all will and check out my entertainment videos I got on my other channel. I appreciate your support over there too. You know what I mean? It means a lot to me. I'm gonna try to find that YouTube short of that funeral that the demon did performed for Jay Dunn's deceased mother. And if I can find it short, I'm gonna put it on my community wall, okay? So y'all can see it in case y'all knew and y'all don't remember that back then because y'all wasn't here. And folks don't do their research. You welcome, Granny Love, okay? I'm gonna try to find it, right? But as far as I found but Bradley, I would really like to know what you think about what VS said about you. Bradley, you did all that talking about Sean last night and what she said about him. Bradley, what is your response? Your turn, boo. Mm, But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this video this morning. Please hit that like button on your way out the door. Please hit that share button. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And if you are new to the channel and you subscribe to the channel, please hit that notifications bell so that you will be notified when I go live. Okay, so we can have another very messy, funny discussion. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. Y'all be safe. Bye bye. Peace.